Hello everyone, and welcome to a second royal reading of today here at MadWorldTarot. Something a little bit different, still involving the royals, very much the royals, but in the wake of what is going on both in the royal family and in the UK. I'm going to do a relationship reading, and the reason I'm doing it is that the royal family is archetypal, as I very often say, and particularly William and Catherine, because they are the future of the royal family. And we've watched them going through hell over the past year in particular, but longer than that. You could trace it back 7 years or so, coincidentally with the arrival of a certain someone on the scene. We're not talking about that someone in this reading, though. I'm looking at the connection between William and Catherine and the British public, because the British public themselves are going through some stuff. We had all that social unrest, the riots, the demonstrations. We're potentially, I say we, I'm not in Britain, they are potentially facing a very difficult winter. Symbolically and practically, with all kinds of issues facing pensioners and stuff like that, having to tighten belts and cut down and face difficult times. And it's interesting that what the Wales family has gone through is kind of being mirrored with what potentially the British public is going through. I want to see how this plays out. The Wales being the future of the British royal family. How have things been between the public and William and Catherine? Where are they now? Because when this video was released yesterday by the Princess of Wales, by Kensington Palace, it provoked an outpouring of emotion, of grief, of support, of love, of gratitude, of sharing. That people who don't have a royal family that is so closely connected to the public, they don't really get in their body politic. We don't in the country that I'm in. We don't have those kinds of experiences, and many other countries don't either. So it's quite a powerful connection, and I want to see how it's evolving from where it has been recently to where it is now between the public. There's a card of sorrow, and the angel is showing itself. Can you see? And to where it's going, because I have seen, as I've watched the story evolve over the past 8-9 months, I have seen William in particular thinking, I want out, I want to go. He seems to have got through that, and he seems now settled back into this notion that this is his future, this is his destiny, this is his duty, all of that stuff. So, relationship spread between the public and William and Catherine. There's the worry card that's shown up. I'll shuffle it back in, and then we're good to go. And of course, tarot, as you know, fun and entertainment. Just my opinion, just speculation, just energy that I read here. And of course, there is a disclaimer in the box below. So we're looking at the bigger picture. We're looking at what's going on archetypally, and how public, this is the past, and William and Catherine, how they've connected, how they've related to each other. And this is the present. And in the future, where are we heading with this very interesting story? Interesting for me as an energy reader. Crossroads, 2 of Swords, that's our underlying energy. And I said in my preamble that William in particular was showing signs of not wanting to be in this situation, in this relationship, that he wanted out of his royal duty and his obligations, that he felt that his focus was on his wife, and he was quite ready to walk away from this situation. That's somebody who's at a crossroads, who's got to decide some very big things. And so it's shown up as the underlying energy. And let's see, past energy. This is the public, and this is William and Catherine. Ha! Interesting. Because the 7 of Swords can be doing a runner, disappearing, leaving. And leaving in a quite a, I don't know, a, 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 a negative sense, leaving under a cloud or just disappearing, ghosting someone in modern terms. So that's their energy, William and Catherine. And I'm not saying they did any of that, but she disappeared from the public eye, and there was all kinds of rumor around that. What was going on? Was something really shady going on that the public wasn't privy to? So this is past energy, let's remind you. And the public has got the King of Wands, and it's in reverse. Not really feeling it. Not convinced that they were signing up for this leadership with the royal family. New king with Charles, William as the next in line. Public thinking, do we need them? Life without them? We can contemplate that question now. The Queen's passed away. Everyone's granny. She was always there. Got us through tough times, and now do we need them? So it's very interesting. There's hesitation, there's doubt around this situation in the past, and of course the Two of Swords as our underlying energy. Let's bring it to now. And we've been through, I keep saying we, people have been through this difficult situation. The Walesers have been through a difficult situation. The public, this is the public's energy. The public going through troubles now. And we're getting a fresh energy with that Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups is rejection when it's upright. Feeling indifferent. Well, who cares? Can't be bothered. A take it or leave it kind of an attitude, but it's in reverse, so it's changed. And it's changed, and now the Knight of Wands is in there, which is an inrush of enthusiasm. So it's changed. It's changed from the King of Wands to this new energy of the Knight of Wands, who is the Prince, who is Prince William. So they're looking at him and thinking, we can get behind you now. We can relate to you. We feel enthusiastic. We'll give you another chance now. We might have been quite apathetic about the notion of you as king or whatever's going on in your life. But now, okay, we'll get behind you. We'll support you. We're excited about this. We're encouraged by this. Wands are heat, are warmth, are passion. So this notion that they're ready to be energized by this new energy that William himself is expressing. Let's look down here at the Wales family. Where are they, William and Catherine? We've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, so some reality there that's going on for them, and the Queen of Cups. That is Catherine, who has become the beloved princess. I'm seeing that term being used. She's not the Queen of Hearts. Diana was the Queen of Hearts. Been there, done that. This is different. This is somebody who has matured into this. She's older than Princess Diana was when she tragically passed away in that car crash in Paris. She's older, she's wiser, she's matured into this. She's grown into this role, and it's growing into this role through letting go of things. And that Seven of Cups is about possibilities. She's had to, they both have. She's had to let go of things that, dreams, the way she thought her life was going to go. And she doesn't live a normal life. She tries her best to live a normal life. You can see from that video. But her life is not normal. And that's normality disappearing from her. And okay, this is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with illness. You're dealing with, you're going to be queen one day, your husband's going to be king one day, your children are in this situation which is very unusual, unnatural, weird situation. Seven of Cups in reverse. And settling into it emotionally. The Queen of Cups, one of the things the Queen of Cups is very good at, or should be very good at, is self-care. She doesn't only nurture others. When she's healthy, when her energy is expressed in a healthy way, she also looks after herself emotionally. And so there's a lot of that going on, and it's very female energy. I would say that as a couple, this is her card, Queen of Cups, and this is William's card, more the Seven of Cups in reverse. That William, who might have quite fancied an entirely different life and been thinking about it, Two of Swords, has now decided or realized that he can't do that. So what's lying between them? What's going on? We've got the Sun. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, and that's very profound energy. I'm very emotional when I see that. This is, the Sun is optimism, and the optimism, the light, is around this Queen of Pentacles, which is of course our Earth sign princess, the Princess of Wales. So between them is this hope for the future, and the hope revolves very much around her. You can see the Sun reflected in that pentacle, how the public is looking at her, and it's a bit of a Louis down there somehow, wrong coloured hair, but and really it's a little girl, but it's Louis's energy in there. They are the hope. They are the future. They are what's making people feel optimistic, making people think that there might be something good in the world, that they can put their faith in. And I don't mean to sound evangelical or get weird. I'm not being weird about this. It's very, very positive. And it's very positive about this person who is very grounded and very supportive and very loyal and very true. And they see it. They see her truth with that Sun, because the Sun illuminates, it shines, it sees, it shows truth. So where are we heading? The public and the Waleses. We've got the conflict card there, it's in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. We're heading into tough times, and that's why I'm doing this reading, because I think, and I might read on this in my other channel, it's in my mind to read on it, that the public is going to be very conflicted, which the Five of Swords is about. Conflict, feeling defeated with that Five of Swords in reverse, feeling that they are really being tested, being challenged, not happy with the way the future is going. And this is the winter that's coming, I suspect. This is a very, very near-term energy. I don't think this is 10 years. I think that we're talking months, weeks and months here, because both of these are fast-moving energies. Swords and Wands are fast-moving energies. And as for William and Catherine, the royal family, and they are just a representative, so royal family at a larger extent, they've got the Ten of Wands, they've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is really feeling incredibly burdened, but putting the burden down when the Ten of Wands is in reverse. And I don't mean that they're going to give up on the British public and say, well, sorry, we're out of here. I think they're going to handle the burden differently. That whatever was expressed as a burden or felt as a burden is now going to be, we're going to put this down, and we're going to see things differently. We're going to do things differently. I think we've got a turning point here, which is why I've got this Two of Swords here. We've got a turning point. We're in this energy now where everyone is hugely relieved, hugely optimistic. We're heading into a very difficult time. But both of these difficult energies are in reverse. It's like the public is, we've got a big fight coming. We might need to respond differently to the big fight that's coming. And the Wales couple, family, royal family, we've been very burdened. We've suffered and we've struggled, but we're going to put it down. And so these could potentially be very negative cards, but I don't see them as very negative. I read energy. This is my personal opinion, and I mean that very honestly. I don't see that these cards mean terrible difficulty. I mean that life could get quite testing, but I think that they're going to walk through this difficulty together in a different way than they might previously have done. And I might be expressing it in a very clumsy way. It's a weird energy to try and express, because on the surface it looks very difficult, but going under that difficult energy, there is something else happening here, a different way of being, a different way of doing, a different way of seeing things, that for a while it might look very dark, but I don't think it's always going to be very dark. And as I say, I am going to read on this, not today, but probably tomorrow on my other channel, and see what's going on, because there's a mystery in here that I think needs to be unraveled. Thank you for listening to me and supporting me, and I will see you again tomorrow.